All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in true sincerity. Or this is the brother Tawab Rashad from GMS Los Angeles / Inland Empire. Come back with another video in the spirit. Once again, Tawad Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, for homage to his truth. Allow me to wake up another day, put the spirit on me to do another lesson in hopes to edify and the hopeful elect. Okay, so in this video, what I want to go into is, just a quick video before camp, exhortation, comforting type of, lesson. I was just thinking upon this scripture that I'm going to start with, because us brethren, it does, start with apostles and elders on down, of course. Every single day is a battle, in this truth, in the mental, the mind, okay. The opposition we have in this world, whether it be, coming from the people in this world, family members, wherever the case may be. Okay. I just wanted to do this video, for brothers, especially brothers that may be new, that may be going through certain obstacles, going through adversities, okay, which is a part of this walk, okay. Expect, brothers that you brothers that's, new to the faith, expect to go through adversity, man. It's just part of this walk. But there's a reason too. The scriptures is here. The scriptures are here to comfort us. Okay. So this is why I'm doing this lesson. To put that spirit of exhortation and comfort. Which is the word exhortation is another word of encouragement. Encourage brothers to continue to keep pushing in this thing. Because we come into a time where all of us are going to be tried. Okay, all of us, our faith will be tested. Especially when the MOTB is implemented and pushed on the masses. Okay, so these things we have to keep in our in our thoughts, because as we get closer and closer to that time, as the days come and go, our belief in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is going to have to be at an all-time high. It's going to have to be really, that our faith is really going to have to speak volumes in these times, through our actions, So, like I said, I'm just going to bring out a few scriptures. Like I said, I'm doing this before camp. And like I said, pray, Lord willing, you sincere brothers as well as you few sisters are edified. So the first scripture is Psalms chapter 55, verse 22. It says, "Cast thy burden upon the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved." You see, so even though we have a brotherhood, okay, we have brothers to comfort one another, okay, and to support one another in times of need, okay, things of that nature, build brothers' spirits up, build brothers' knowledge up. But at the end of the day, as the scripture says in Philippians, the 2nd chapter, we all have to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, okay? And at the end of the day, it's all about our personal relationship with Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and wherever things that we deal with, we also got to remember too, the things that we may not be able to go to other brothers for, we cast those burdens upon the Lord. Okay. I'm going to read it again. It says, "Cast thy burden upon the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved." Right. Because the Lord's not going to put anything upon his chosen that they can't handle. Okay. The Lord knows, his elects, every one of the elects limit. He knows our strength. Okay. He knows what we can endure and what we cannot endure. Okay. And ultimately, that's where it's gonna boil down to, because can nobody make themselves of that number, and the scriptures also say, to give diligence and make our call and election sure, and we got to fight for this. This is a fight every day, and the word fight means the struggle. So this is an everyday struggle between the flesh and the spirit. Okay. All right, got another one. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 12, and I'm gonna start at bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna start at 6. This is 2 Corinthians 12 and 6. It says, "For though I would desire to glory, I shall not be a fool, for I will say the truth. But now I forbear, lest any man should think of me above that which he seeth me to be, or that he heareth of me." And this is Apostle Paul, okay? And he's going to go into him having a thorn in his flesh, okay? Because when you watch brothers, especially with apostles and elders on down, you watch brothers speak. Brothers is powerful speakers, and brothers, apostles and elders and brothers, brothers get deep in history, and they break down a lot of dark sayings in the scriptures, and we look at these men in high regard, right? So, but the Lord, the Apostle Paul is saying, that's pretty much that's how the brothers was looking at him back then. So that thorn in the flesh that Apostle Paul had was to keep him humble, to keep him in that, keep him grounded. Okay. So he wouldn't get big headed. Okay. It said in 7th verse, it says, "Unless I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations that was given to me." See, because Apostle Paul was given those revelations. He was given that portion of knowledge from on high, man, from the Lord. Okay. So Apostle Paul knew that, he understood that. Okay. It wasn't because, he was great on his own. He got that from the Lord, man. That was the Lord that gifted him with that. Okay. It says, "Through the abundance of the revelations there was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure." You see? So he was given that thorn in the flesh to keep him humble. So he doesn't, like it just said, so he wouldn't be exalted above measure, because at the end of the day, what I'm saying, all what we know, and wherever portion that we have, whether it be the knowledge in the scriptures and breakdowns and, faith as well, the faith, that's from the Lord, it's a gift from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, so we can never be proud about that. Okay, it says, "For this thing I besought the Lord thrice, that he might depart from me. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee." So the Apostle Paul was praying, for that thorn to be removed. Okay, and the Lord replied with that his grace is sufficient for the Apostle Paul. Okay. So it said, because the Lord knew the Apostle Paul could deal with that. Okay. It says, "For my strength is made perfect in weakness, most gladly. Therefore will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Hamashiach Yahushua may rest upon me." You see? So the Lord, the Apostle Paul is being used as an example of, because he went to the Lord, to pray about that thorn in his flesh, and the Lord basically told him, that grace was sufficient for him. But the point is, the Apostle Paul, the gist of me doing this video is, like I said, cast all burdens upon the Lord and trust in the Lord, because the Lord knows what we can handle. See, the Lord knew the Apostle Paul can handle that thorn in his flesh. That's why it was given unto him, but also to keep him humble. But more importantly, the Lord knew he can deal with it. Okay, because Apostle Paul, he was given a great portion, okay, of faith. So Apostle Paul's strength was great, for him to receive that thorn in the flesh. Okay, it says, therefore I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distresses, for Hamashiach's sake. For when I am weak, then am I strong. You see? So Apostle Paul was saying he took pleasure in those infirmities, those in the reproaches, in the necessities. Okay, he basically took those things as joy. It basically, he took it as a mark of strength. Okay, adversity shows someone's individual's true strength. True strength is really shown in our most vulnerable states. Okay, when we're in a vulnerable state, where we're in a state of when we're in the lowest state, as it says in Sirach, the 2nd chapter. Okay, that's part of coming to serve the Lord, prepare our souls for temptation, right? And constantly endure, and be patient when we are in the lowest state. So these are examples that's written in the ancient times for us to apply now, to look back now and to follow after those examples. And we have examples today, our apostles and elders and brothers on down, about many different situations, obstacles that, the apostles, elders, and brothers have to go through, and these things are for the purpose of exhorting and comforting one another, to let one another know, hey, if I'm going through it, y'all going through it, we all going through it, but the Lord is still sustaining us. He's still maintaining us. We just have to continue to push, ultimately, of course, it's all according to the will of the Lord, whether, someone's of the elect or not. But, as long as we continue in this guideline and follow up and walk after these guidelines, we're going to be in good case with the Lord, and that's the most important thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I just want to do this real quick before camp, about to head out. Like I said, I pray this is edifying to you sincere brothers, as well as you few sisters out there. Keep fighting, man. We're almost out of here. So with that, I'm going to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word, truth, sincerity. Shalom.